excellent news. Did you read that article, by the way? I've read it a few times now that Ron sent you yesterday
Yeah, I
about
did.
Reddit.
Yeah, I scanned over it. Yeah, it's quite interesting, isn't it? Really, because I've seen obviously a lot about the Reddit issue, if you like. Um,
Yeah, well, I
yeah,
mean, it on Twitter and stuff, it keeps getting worse and worse
mm,
in terms of people's opinion of it and people's reaction to seeing it everywhere, pretty much. And for the first time ever, actually, yesterday, I was what was I searching? What was it? I was actually I wasn't even using Google Chrome. I was using Brave. Have you heard of that?
no, not actually.
It's a search engine itself.
Mm,
You just download it. It's on my laptop and on my phone. It's just an app. It's basically a VPN ad blocker. It's a search engine with VPN and ad blockers built in.
yeah.
Um, so if I ever want to watch football or anything or watch a movie or whatever, I'll just use that. But I was searching yesterday because I wanted to watch Hijack again. I don't know if you watched that on Apple TV, Idris Elba.
Mm,
Um, I wanted to watch that again. But what I found when I was searching there, and I haven't looked into what search engine they actually use, if it is a full Google API or whatever. But I saw a Reddit featured section, and it was uh, it was literally people's comments on Reddit that were in like a box with a drop down. And because I'd asked that, because I think I was looking for where I can watch Hijack, the series, and the people talking about it, it was a featured box
mm.
below I think it was two search results, organic search results, that box, and then people also ask as well. I think it was that, and I've never seen that featured section before, where you can literally just read people's comments
Yeah, yeah.
of
I mean, it's a big push, isn't it?
I mean, this article just tells you everything. It's not everything, but tells us exactly what's really going on, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And
totally.
well, that's exactly it's probably exactly what I saw yesterday without realizing it. Was
Mm,
the what they called it? The Reddit is integrating new API powered capabilities using Vertex AI. Reddit intends to use Vertex AI to enhance search and other capabilities on the Reddit platform. Well, they say Reddit platform, but I've seen it the other way around. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that looks like an API to me that's pulling
Certainly
through
is.
features to someone else. I don't really know. I don't know if it's like because I've only just because this came out when was it yesterday? It was February
Mm,
22nd. Yeah, it came out
yeah,
yesterday.
yesterday. Yeah.
And no one, like everyone on Twitter and everything that I've been reading about people's opinion on Reddit and search results. No one no one had no one had mentioned this. Like it's not been leaked and it's not been sort of talked about. Everyone's just been
Mm,
fuming really. um,
yeah.
and fair enough to be honest, but this has sort of come out of the blue slightly because I think everyone was not everyone, but majority of the people were of the opinion that Google were going to crack down on search results, making them cleaner, obviously reducing spam. But they seem to have embraced it, haven't they? And I'm not sure if because Reddit integrated the new AI, was it Vertex AI? This must be their counteract, like their counter to AI in general that populate search results.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point, isn't it? Because, you know, at least for the moment, you can safely assume that okay, well, we could go down the whole rabbit hole of maybe Reddit posts, Reddit comments, replies could be AI generated. Obviously,
Yeah,
obviously that exists, right? There's AI generated content everywhere,
100%.
but it's then presented via a user's account, isn't it? Via someone that you think is what you perceive to be real. So
Mm.
yeah, in that sense, totally, it's certainly an efficient way of kind of combating that the raw AI content, if you like, or those AI driven sites, is by
Yeah.
at least presenting that content. You know, may or may not be human written, but at least
Yeah.
presenting it as if it is.
Well, that's exactly it. Yeah. What I saw yesterday was they were real comments. When people write real comments, you can just
Mm,
tell.
oh yeah. Mm,
So it's like, what are Reddit doing? That would be good to see under the bonnet, stuff, or just some information on what Reddit are doing filter out AI in on their platform, as well as Google filtering out, not pulling through AI to Google
Yeah.
search results. Although they won't, they will do that because AI isn't bad. It's not, you know, it's not the Antichrist like people on Twitter are talking
No.
about it.
Oh yeah.
But it will be interesting to see what they do to just, you know, monitor it and keep it regulated. That's the word I was looking for, to regulate the how that works. Because I'm surprised Reddit's been the one. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a similar announcement, if not already been one regarding LinkedIn as well. Because
Yeah, I mean,
those
Reddit is an interesting one, isn't it? Because it's you know it's obviously it's a place for questions and answers, right? But amongst everything else, but yeah, of course, it's not as big as LinkedIn, or Twitter, X.
mm.
I
Well,
think
Reddit. I think we underestimate Reddit in somewhat in terms of how many people use it. Because
well,
I don't use it. I don't use it like I use Twitter.
no,
I'm in some of the groups and communities and stuff. Um, mainly SEO and anything else really. But I don't use it like I would with X. Um,
no, yeah, it's more of a, but yeah, that's why I think Twitter X would be good because it's it's well, like I think Elon wants it to be, and it kind of has been anyway. The newspaper, like your morning newspaper, but
mm,
for the digital age, right? So it's certainly like where I get a lot of news. Like you wouldn't necessarily look to Instagram. The big news gets posted there, doesn't it? On whether it's you know your football team's account or
yeah, exactly.
things like that.
Instagram's the worst. If you want to do any of that, Instagram is probably the worst because no one wants to click your link in the bio. You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
whereas
But
Twitter, it's all there anyway.
yeah, I mean, Twitter's the place for the rumor mill and for for all of those announcements. But whether there's anything that's more tailored to kind of question oriented content, right?
Well, that's
I think yeah, Reddit's pretty uniquely positioned like that, isn't it?
yeah. It's the only one that would be well. It clearly is a viable one to use for actual good, you know, reliable answers to questions, and that's where I think Reddit will be the most used within search results, like most seen in search results. For instance, it's a question keyword. Um, if you want to put it like that, it's like question keywords that will be Reddit will be
Mm,
ever there because that's what people do, isn't it? People don't go to Reddit to tell you something new or write about content in long form or
yeah.
give you brand new things. It's someone saying how do I change the salt in a dishwasher or something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
someone will post a one sentence reply, probably with no grammar or or no punctuation,
Yeah.
but maybe a video or something, and then that will now rank. Maybe not in the search results as much, but most definitely in those featured snippets, um, or both, probably both.
Yeah.
But it's come across so quickly as well in terms of how from searching just normally recreationally last year to now, majority, I think 90% of any search terms that have got higher search volumes will have Reddit and LinkedIn on the first page, if not more than once, as well. So
Mm,
it's it's
yeah.
not terrible. It's just not been communicated correctly at all by Google or Reddit at all because we know what we're doing. We stick to what we know and not what we do. We stick to what we know, and then we obviously use these types of things to move forward with how things will work in the future and innovation. Just moving forwards. But it's been really badly communicated and badly sort of handled by Google and Reddit, in my opinion. So I'm
Hmm.
excited. I'm excited to see what they come out with next because
Yeah, it's definitely a new approach. That's for sure.
yeah. I mean, I'm going to do a lot more digging on it because
Mm,
we'll reconvene on this either next couple of weeks probably. We'll I might do some analysis for a blog of search results. This time last year compared to this year and what we've seen is new. I really want to try and find that Reddit featured snippet as well. I wonder if anyone else has picked up on it. Search results. So we've got some live action on this pod now. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this is really great for my blog. So what I searched was Reddit featured. Oh, right. Well, I should have put a snippet in there. Reddit featured snippet in search results is what I searched for, and the entire first page, and the entire second page, and the entire third page, and the entire fourth page, and the entire fifth page. Oh no, all of it was Reddit, all of that, and then now there's one LinkedIn post from 3 months ago. The rest is Reddit. Oh, search engine lands probably
Brilliant.
more about page 6. Yeah, great.
Tells you what
But
you need to
now
know.
you put Reddit in there, you'll just get Reddit results. It seems.
Yeah.
I wonder if I search for something that's completely irrelevant, but then put the word Reddit in it.
Well, try searching for how to put salt in your dishwasher.
Yeah.
You know.
Right, so it's not quite ready yet. 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 TikTok.
See,
TikTok.
yeah, TikTok's quite an interesting. You know.
Ah, Reddit. There we go. Page 2. Reddit snippet at the top, obviously. But look at the difference between putting Reddit as the key at the end of this keyword compared to this. So obviously this is what we've seen for years. Feature snippet at the top of you know the most relevant information possible. Your people also asks, WikiHows, your videos. This is how search results has looked like for a long time, isn't it?
Mm.
And then where was that Reddit thing there? So yeah, there's TikTok ranking here 1 year ago as well. That was.
Yeah.
And then Reddit's there. Look, and that was 1 month ago. So it's at 1 month ago on page 2 for a search term that probably has got quite a good amount of search volume. And considering that we've got 19.1 million results, Reddit is still
Well,
very high
yeah.
up for that. But then let's go back to Reddit here. So you just put Reddit at the end, and then there you go. Look at all that.
Everything's Reddit.
Everything's Reddit, mate. Everything's Reddit. Yeah, where was that LinkedIn post? Has it just disappeared? Is it? You have to go right to the bottom of it. It's really. I mean, in fairness, if we look at it from an objective point of view, not look at it from a why is this happening, I suppose it is giving you the most relevant because if you look at the groups that this information is in, it's how to, cleaning tips, plumbing, appliances, DIY. It is all relevant.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But because I put Reddit at the end, it's completely saturated.
Flooded it with the Reddit posts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm struggling. What did I search yesterday that might bring it up? See if it brings it up. No, it's not there. Let me see. I'll show you this as well. Actually, this is what I was looking at yesterday. So Brave. This is the. Oh god, it's not come up, is it? I'll have to reshare. So I mean, it's got integrated VPN. We have to pay for it, and it's also got ad blocker as well. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. It's just like it has more capabilities to do that sort of thing. But the search results in here is really, really interesting. So powered by Brave AI here, which is just a summary of so hijack free online stream. So this is a summary of it from. I assume those are 3 different references from where the information's from. Oh yeah, look at those the URLs there. So it's how to watch hijack online free. Just watch US TV show hijacked. So these are where you can watch them for free. Obviously not legal. It's on Apple TV, no plug. But that's like their AI is giving you a summary there, and then obviously you've got these search results here, and then this is what I was talking about, discussion snippet.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting, isn't it? Because why I couldn't replicate seeing this on Google search. But it's Brave that's using this. I wonder if they reference what they're using to do this. Look, like all different comments and stuff. So it's what's that? Yeah, just a review basically, isn't it, of the series? And then is there anything else that's interesting down here? So you can use Google, Bing, or Mojik to search the same thing. It's also quite interesting that they let you do that.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
I
But,
actually quite like this search engine.
mm,
I don't know much about it other than some of the like the basic capabilities, but it's one of those
mm,
things where it's really interesting. So this is the full like from the start, which I think is actually cool. I wonder if we put 18. So right, yeah, there you go. So
yeah, it is.
I mean, it's not used. It's not. I don't know how this search engine works, but it's not. It's pulled up one of our location pages, our LinkedIn.
Yeah, rather than the homepage, but
Yeah,
it's there. It's number one.
one of our highest performing blog.
Yeah.
Other than that, not much. This is interesting. I'm just going to stop going down this world. But
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that was a
there's
pretty cool thing to
definitely
look at.
a lot to explore there, isn't there?
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
Reddit.
I think there's a lot of things happening, and I wonder how. I've got so many ideas to just. It's more just analysis and stuff. I'm not going to reveal all my secrets here, but
At a
I will
later
be.
date.
At a later date, you'll see, you'll see a good blog that is just me analysing the search results across different search engines, not just Google, which is always good to see different perspectives on things. But I've got so much reading to do because I need to look at Reddit and I need to, look at Google's announcement. And I'm going to look at what LinkedIn is saying about it if they're doing anything official.
Yeah,
So yeah, look out for that. That's definitely one
there's bound
I'm
to be
gonna
some
bring.
LinkedIn articles out there, isn't there?
Oh, loads of them,
We
loads.
should write one. Actually, we should do a LinkedIn article.
Yeah, I'll do a blog on the site about all everything's happening in this
Mm,
situation, and then I'm going to post it on Reddit and LinkedIn, and then we'll see if the site, Reddit, or LinkedIn rank first, or rank
yeah.
quicker, or rank higher. You know what I mean? That would be that would be interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So do some little experiments like that. See where we end up.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people have already done them, but I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah.
Just see what happens. It's all
Get our own results.
that's it, man. Got to see what we can do.
Mm,
See what we can do ourselves. I mean,
yeah.
from a backlink point of view as well. I wonder if
Oh
anything
yeah.
change. I wonder if anything changes there from what it currently is, which is having Reddit links, Reddit profile, multiple profiles, and then producing content through those profiles and different groups and stuff with
Mm,
actual helpful content. That has always been very beneficial if you do that. But now it's just like a surge. Like if we continue to, if we did something like that and continue to do it and just completely scaled it, would it have the positive results, or would there be less impact? Would be there less impact on the site, but the Reddit would perform better through Google search? A lot of different
mm,
questions, but I'm not sure. I don't think anyone has certain answers to yet. So I'll try and get
yeah.
them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, yeah. It's a case of how does that? Yeah. How does it perform if all of a sudden the search results are flooded with Reddit? You know. Yeah. Does this the site will disappear then? If
Yeah,
the whole of the first 3 pages are covered in Reddit, then certain niche sites are going to disappear out the search results, aren't they? But like you say, at the same
yeah,
time, if if Reddit's ranking really well, and you can rank a specific post, um, you know, then all of a sudden you kind of remain there, but through almost a third party, right? So yeah,
yeah, yeah,
things to explore.
yeah. If you through Reddit, yeah, you've got the benefits of not having to build any links, not having to optimize everything like cost like such detail, and having to just continuously work on that. If you could put one, like we just saw earlier, you could put one comment on Reddit 2 years ago and you're ranked number one now.
Mm,
You could do a comment a month ago and you're still ranked number one. But
mm,
if you did a 5,000 word article written by hand, complete, complete with all the optimization bits, all the images optimized, everything tagged correctly, everything linked up correctly, everything really well structured piece. You won't rank first anymore if it's got the word keyword Reddit in it.
yeah.
So it's like if what can you do really? Because it's going to be really interesting to just see what plays out. I'm not saying that this is going to happen for everything. Obviously, if you know if you're talking about Reddit on your website and you want to rank for Reddit key terms, you're not exactly looking for a conversion of such, are you? But
Mhm.
for sites and services or any business that sells online, any well, e-commerce, whatever, I can't see this being well, it hasn't been massively impactful yet for those terms that are completely away from what my Reddit might be, able to rank for. But it's definitely something that is coming, and it's definitely something that it'll be brand new for SEOs to learn what's happening in this. Not how do we counteract it, but how do we work with it? Like, okay, so if you want to rank for boiler installation Bolton, as someone on Reddit has commented, can anyone recommend anyone to install a boiler, near Bolton?
Yeah.
That will more than likely rank first if they've got comments and recommendations and they've got upvotes, even
Yeah,
if just a
absolutely.
few,
Yeah.
and then that all of a sudden, you know, the hard grafting bloke and the SEO team that he works with in Bolton that's ranked one for plumbing for out who knows how long, is now towards the bottom of the page. There's 4 Reddit comments that are at the top. He's losing business. Reddit's getting like no one. The people search. I mean, the people searching using common sense will still convert through the systems that
Well,
if
yeah,
they want that.
exactly. Yeah.
But obviously, SEO is all about being presenting yourself to those people. And if you can't present yourself to the people organically at the top or towards the top,
Yeah, in the
you have
first
no
place. Yeah.
control over that. Obviously, with SEO, we don't have control over what actually happens in the search results. But if you can't put if you can't put best practices in place to achieve that, like we currently do, and we have done for the past, SEOs in general, over the past 20, 25 years, then why, how is that fair for everyone? And from a moral point of view, Google could either, shaft small businesses, or they could help them out depending on what they decide to do next. And I think it's going to be great. I'm sitting here not having all the information possible in terms of what people have said or what webinars are out there, but people like John Muller and Barry Schwartz will will be giving us as much information as they possibly can, because it's like football transfers. Fabrizio Romano, the top, I know he's not a
Yeah.
football fan, but he's the top journalist, top football journalist, especially in transfer windows um, when the transfer is going on. He's always pretty much the first person to ever report on when a transfer rumor is happening or whatever. So I'm hoping that John or Barry are also on the front lines in that respect, so we can get inside information as quickly as possible.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then yeah, it's a case of experimentation, isn't it? Really, and of trial and error,
yeah,
what works best.
yeah, yeah. It's absolutely that, and I mean, it's exciting because
Yeah.
I mean, I've spoken about it probably the past 20 minutes in more of a negative-esque tone, or it's like it's probably I think I'm more inquisitive about what's happening, because it's not detrimental to things at the moment. But I think we should all be more interested and more open as SEOs, and as um, anyone in the online space should embrace change like we did with AI. Everyone's
Mm,
reaction to AI was really, really, really bad,
mm,
and it still is bad, because I mean, I understand it, because everyone, you see what you form your opinions of what you see. So when people see things done bad, and when bad practices are seen first, that always puts a sour taste in it, doesn't it? And that's the same thing with Reddit. The saturation of the search results has already put a sour taste in people's mouths, so they're going to be less open to embracing change. Whatever this Reddit API is, people still are going to have a sour taste, even if it's fucking brilliant. It's going to take years for people to not hate it.
yeah.
People hate things immediately when they change from the norm or they know.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's not just with search results, is it? But yeah,
No,
more widely,
yeah,
hundred
yeah.
percent.
But yeah, I think it's a good it's a good topic to really sink our teeth into. And I will do a blog over the weekend. Um, I'm going to have some creative flows time. I think hopefully you can get that in, and really analyze everything as I normally would, but for Reddit, and going to try and provide as much information, as much helpful content as I possibly can. But would I rank first for it? but fuck, because it'll have Reddit at the title.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely. But then, yeah, if we start a Reddit discussion,
Yes.
asking what the best SEO podcast about SEO blog about Reddit is.
Yeah, I'm going to
Um,
make a new category. It's all about Reddit, all about LinkedIn, all
yeah,
about TikTok. That's how in all fairness, I think that's how content, especially for as an agency and as a as a business, because we're not writing about something that we obviously we're selling SEO as a business, but we're not writing to convert, or we're not writing to so much like we do with clients, if you know what I mean. So we're not
mm,
trying to rank for certain keywords to start getting traffic through that, to make sure that we can just keep growing and getting conversions through, which is what everyone wants. So I think the future of content for informational businesses and businesses that provide information like we do, it's going to be really important to sort of move with
mm,
that and start creating content like I just mentioned. So having your categories for Reddit based content, not Reddit based content in terms of that's where it comes from or that's where it goes, but that's what it's about. So you
yeah,
can have all the different things about that, and then LinkedIn is the same, and then you post, and then like you said, post on Reddit, post these things on LinkedIn, and 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 embrace how all of that will connect together. Because if your LinkedIn blog and your Reddit posts and your Twitter posts are all linking towards the blog that you've written on your site, and even if it's minimal and pretty basic upvotes and likes and comments,
mm,
still trust signals regardless of what platform it's on. So having those things together and optimizing them correctly with even the basics is going to, I think that's how that really niche specific sort of way of content writing is going to move forward, because
yeah,
you
absolutely.
can't just write a blog about Reddit in it. I can see already if it hasn't been done by certain agencies out there. It's like how Reddit is saturating the search SERPs at the moment, and then that will be tagged as SEO, and then it'll be written by someone who has just been asked to write a blog for the business's site,
Yeah,
and it will just talk about what they're seeing at the moment, which is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad content. I'm just saying that if you are really analysing it, I think you wouldn't write content the same way anymore for when you're talking about that. And
mhm,
it's as simple as that really. And it will become. I mean, I think it is now, but I think it will become, especially for us as we move forward with our with just innovating our services. It will become part of our processes when it comes to creating content. It's like, okay, so we've got these blogs that we've planned in, we've written them, everything's optimized, everything's we've got the images we need, we've got everything we need there. It's going to be a case of that procedure won't end anymore at pressing publish and asking Google to crawl it
mm,
and making sure that we're pushing internal links and building links to it. That will still happen, but that won't be the end of the procedure anymore,
no,
because you have to, at the end of it, you're going to have to go, okay, so have we posted something about what we've written here on Reddit? Have we put a have we got a unique sort of description about this that we could put on Reddit and then link to it? And then is it what communities is post it all in there, and then the same for LinkedIn, put it in there, and
yeah,
then the same for X, Y, Z, and let's get someone to do a video of talking through something about this topic, put on TikTok and link to it. It's
yeah,
that is how the procedure will work, I reckon, from pretty much now on. If I mean, I think I think we're late to that party, to be honest, because it's so obvious, but it's still not being done, from what I can see. And if it is being done, it's not being done well enough. Um, but
yeah, for sure.
that just doing that alone is going to be that's golden. I think if anything
Yeah,
needs to be taken from this podcast, it's that if you're a business owner that doesn't know SEO or how to do SEO, if you're a veteran SEO, if you're new, if you're just if you're just looking for information, my advice for the future, and I will confirm if this is any more details, is to write do exactly what I've pretty much just gone through the process of. Every time you write content, never stop where you think you should stop, because you can if you take the first paragraph, take the image and put it on Reddit. Yeah, that's not the best way to do it, but just doing that is also and then on LinkedIn and on different platforms, that is going to be so important for everyone to do. And if you can do it well, and you could take the time to set up a business Reddit account, put your images in there, put a description in there, start posting naturally, but get some traction, get friends, clients, family to like, or even or just upvote or put comment or emoji or whatever, and then start posting synopsis, little descriptions and a synopsis
Yeah.
of your blog or your content or your service page. Put an image in, link to it in the comments or whatever, and just do that once a week or once a month in a year. If you do it once a week for a year, the benefits compared to not doing it will be it's just miles apart. So that's my advice to anyone, is to start doing that. And that's what I will prove works as well. It's like, I know I'm saying this now and I'm saying it without proving it works, which is not
Yeah.
what most people don't normally do that. So I'm doing it in the backwards order, but
Yeah,
that's
we're
what
going to test the
happens when you talk.
hypothesis.
That's what happens when you talk to an SEO who's got ADHD. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I think this is exactly what's happening, but this is my advice. However, I will confirm.
Yeah. Confirm at a later date.
Hmm. Yeah, hopefully next week. I mean, you're away next week, which we can probably break from this whole Reddit debacle and talk
Yeah.
about that for a bit.
We'll revisit it. Yeah.
But next week maybe I'll do adjust me podcast or whatever, and I'll just talk through whatever I've been looking at, because I'm not going to just say this and then forget about it. I've been thinking about it for a while, so I want to bring that, and maybe I'll do my first solo piece.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be cool. But you're away next week, aren't you? So you're
I
going to
am.
Florida
I am.
and
Yeah.
Pisa, which is amazing. I've been there
Yeah.
before, and it's a very
Should be
special
great.
time.
Yeah, should be great. And yeah, so you will have to get a sub in if it's not just you on your own.
I wonder who
Uh,
it could be.
get Monty.
See if he comes on with it.
Yeah.
I can just batter him with loads of Reddit information that he doesn't know.
Yeah, Reddit's really great.
Yeah, it is. It really is now, apparently.
It is. Yeah, even
But yeah.
more
Have
so.
you
So yeah,
checked the weather for next week? Or have you not even got that far yet?
I have a bit. Yeah, there's a bit of rain coming. I think maybe on the day we get there, but should be decently warm. Yeah, maybe
I
15,
think rain,
16.
I think rain in Italy is, and just like bad weather in Italy it's still great weather here.
The different
Still
kind of
warm.
rain.
Oh yeah, it's different kind of rain. It's like the UK heat. It's different. It's
Yeah,
just
different
different.
kind of heat.
Big time. I do.
So,
You will feel like you will feel like anyone that's an Assassin's Creed fan at all throughout their childhood or whatever.
yeah,
You go as soon as you get to Florence, and it's just like feel like you've been there before, but it's also mesmerizing.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, excited for it. So,
Yeah, it's great.
so yeah,
Ride movie is a plug that I still don't know. I'm just going to keep battering you with that, because you've only got you haven't got long enough. You haven't got long enough to keep ignoring it. But you will find Ride movie electric bikes throughout Italy, throughout Florence and Pisa. And
yeah,
I don't know if it's just a novelty, because I've not hired an electric bike with an app before. Um,
you
but
enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it, because because navigating through Italy is difficult enough. But if you've got a bike, you can enjoy the
Got your
views.
electric bike. That's all you need.
You've got your electric bike. There's bike lanes everywhere, so you're not going to hit. And it's pretty great. I drove with me and Ron did. We did a day in where did we go? We were staying in Pisa, but we stayed outside of Pisa, miles outside of Pisa, and we got a bus into the centre of Pisa. I got right movie bikes and just went around the whole city. About 8-10 hours, probably full day of just exploring Pisa. And by the end of it, we put the bikes back. We went to the bus station, trying to work out how the fuck do we get back? Which bus is it? Because there's no number here that was the same number or that we thought was the right one, and there was nothing we
Yeah.
could find. So we spent about 2 hours trying to get back. We didn't want to get a cab because it would have been like 100 quid. Not doing that.
Oh yeah.
And we thought, it's just like, why don't we we'll get on these bikes again, and we'll go to the edge. We'll just go to the edge over there. 30 minutes, quick bike ride over there. And then we got there, and we got to the other end of the city, and just like towards where our apartment was. It was probably about 45 minutes to get to that. We just like, let's put the hammer down, and we got an electric bike. We had to sub in the bikes halfway through because they died.
Oh yeah.
And but that was great. It's like an hour and a half, hour and 15, hour and a half, just like electric bike all the way home. It was pretty
Amazing.
dangerous, but it was really fun.
Wow. Yeah. You got to take a risk now and then.
Got to take a risk, especially when you're on holiday.
Exactly. On those electric bikes.
Yeah. It really, honestly, the smallest things are always great.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Right. Well, yeah. We're done. I think. Aren't we?
on that terrible disappointment.
On that terrible disappointment. Next week, Ben won't be here, and I'll probably be on my own. But the week after, we'll get to talk about you actually going on ride move bikes because
Yeah, and Reddit.
and Reddit. Yeah, and Reddit again. I'll update you on my findings.
Yeah, exactly, on your blog.
Big time.